Faye, my dark mage. How fare you this fine eve?
Okay, we're jumping right in. Hi, fare thee,
Welcome, Faye. Always room for more
yeah, totally.
Okay, out of character. I'm really glad you're here. I made some last-minute changes to the story. Think it's gonna help get Trish on track for the concert.
Wait. So you do see that she's being kind of weird.
I mean, Trish isn't really doing anything on purpose. She's just got a lot of stuff going on.
Chef Jeff is served with hors d'oeuvres.
Please do not get on the table again, Sage.
Oh, I love these ones with the creamy stuff.
Oh, we got here just in time. Fresh snacks!
Look, I'm not gonna spoil the story, but just... we're all in this together. You know? That's what the game's all about. So maybe it'll make the whole band thing feel more... you know?
Yeah.
Previously on Legends and Lore, our party tracked Kef's cultists, hell-bent on ushering in a cataclysm of apocalyptic proportions to a confrontation that left the dark mage Faye unconscious. Kef has escaped, intent on summoning Braxis, an ancient god of death and destruction to the... But Faye is stirring, and their amnesia is subsiding. The Elder Celeste lean...
Oh, I didn't know I had to prepare anything.
That's okay, perfectly fine. The Lore Maestro's guide says it's totally fine to not have a huge backstory already. Maybe we could get some
Oh, you're the long-lost heiress to a distant kingdom, banished as a child after an unjust coup.
Maybe you were an astute student until your aspirations turned unorthodox and you began studying the scythe.
Or you were a traveling musician who signed away your soul for incredible talent with the guitar. Maybe that's how you lost your memories or something.
Oh, darn.
It's okay. Maybe we'll meet a hot librarian.
The magical forge pumps hot as the airship begins soaring. As you break above the clouds, you're struck by the fact that everything is quiet.
He always says that.
That. And gaping maw.
Okay. You notice on the horizon a dot. What do you want to do? Ahaha. Very good. Do you wish to approach head-on, or would you like to try and be sneaky about it? As the dot becomes larger and larger, the edges resolve into a shell. It's a huge floating nautilus. As you debate, you feel a massive vibration emanate from the Nautilus. A voice speaks in your mind.
Shoot, what did we name our group again?
We just changed it.
Well, our old name was the Forlorn Corn Mourners.
Lest old Corny from our first session be forgotten.
It was a whole thing.
Yeah, but we got bored of that. Now it's Havoc Union. That one was my idea.
I love that idea. Yeah. Okay, not something I expected to hear tonight. The Nautilus winks at you. The Nautilus winks twice. He's not flirting with you. The Nautilus opens its gaping maw and consumes Ollie with one bite. The pain begins. You feel yourself being chewed up as you take 14 bludgeoning damage. The Nautilus spits you out. The gaping, large mouth of the Nautilus opens and... Anyway, shelves of books line a wavy tongue-like floor. Immediately in front of you is a beautiful wooden counter, and a large gold leaf book is perched on top of it.
Hey guys, I'm gonna stuff the Necronomicon into my bag.
Wait, no. Didn't you hear what Dewey said?
Go ahead and roll your dice.
That's a 1.
Ah, now look what you did. He's grinning.
Dewey stops suddenly. Dewey grows and begins shredding his dust cover. Suddenly, it... All right, you're entering combat. And Linnea, you're at the top of the... However, Desi got a natural 20 and actually gets an attack in before you. Desi swipes at Faye for 18 damage. Oof. And he screams something about eating you for stealing books. Oh, you try. But he swoops out of the way and trips you, sending you sprawling and taking an attack of opportunity on you for... Amazing. Yeah, it works. Congratulations, you solved my library puzzle. So, you all spend some time leafing through ancient tomes with Dewey. According to what you dig up, you can either travel to the Temple in the Sands and search for an ancient artifact said to possess the power of the gods, or you can head to the swamp for the Blightbane Axe, the fabled god killer. Also, Jeff, you notice there is an ancient recipe scribbled in the margin for chocolate chip cookies. As you approach the exit, you notice... Suddenly, Naughty trembles, falling into a deep slumber. There is a snore, and then a crescendo of air being expelled, and you're launched out, landing unceremoniously on the vagrant. You all land on the deck, but don't even have a moment to celebrate. Celeste and Sid are bound by some kind of spell, and behind them stands Kef. That hits. Okay. Faye, you're up next. Kef slashes out at Ollie for 8 damage. Linnea, a swirling mist starts to surround you, and you roll to save. You hear Kef's voice filling your head, and turn on Faye, attacking them. Any response, Faye? Faye, you are hit with a blast of psychic pain, and you fall to your knee. Yeah, no, that doesn't hit. Faye, it's back to you. Kef is looking pretty banged up. Faye, you land the final blow. How do you want to finish this?
I don't know what that means.
You get to describe the ending!
Wait. Can I try to spare him?
You approach him and offer him his life. He looks at you, fire surging behind his eyes.
Does he do a backflip?
Yes, he does a backflip. 2 of them. It's pretty sweet.
Sick.
Sure. And that's where we'll end our session tonight. So, that was L&L. What do you think, Fang?
I now have exactly 1 nerd interest.
We'll make a dork out of you yet.
We're flowing tabletop gamer energy into you as we speak.
I can feel it.
Well, time to feed the wormy. That was epic.
Super epic.
Do you think it worked?
Hard to say.
Right. Guess we'll see. Well... Thanks again. That was really cool. And now I know what you're thinking about between all of your drum solos.
In fact, preparing for the future is one of the most important things you can do.
Really? But it sounds so overwhelming. Where do I even start?
Well, that's a very good question, Nasser. But remember what we just talked about. So next year, when it's time for you to apply to college, Nasser, what form will you start with?
The application for financial aid?
Right. And why?
Because I have expensive taste. Ha! And because then I'll have an idea of which schools are an option for me.
So let's say you've got that all filled out. Then you'll want to research schools that excel in the area you want to study.
Well, I like the sound of cross-continental development, but I also like the sound of political science. What do I do if I can't decide?
Have you considered a double major? Think about your free time. What do you do outside of class?
Not much I want to list on paper, honestly.
Great! Anything else?
And the Young Leaders League, and I volunteer with Pangea tomorrow.
You also write for the newspaper, don't you?
Oh, right, yeah. I have editorials in the Flame sometimes. Gotta stay busy.
Let's put all of these down under extracurriculars. It's a good idea to have at least one, and you're really going above and beyond, Nasser. Do you have any more questions?
No, I think you answered them all. What about you guys? Do you feel ready to choose your destiny?
Very well done, Nasser, Naomi.
Yo, which school has the hottest student body, though?
That's not really a...
I'm going to no pop, so you do the math.
Really, any questions at all? I've completed mock applications for all of the big schools.
I have 20 bucks here. Could I buy one of those applications?
No!
Okay, cool. What do you know about GPAs? I heard you need at least a 3.9 to even have a chance at a lot of places.
Oh, well, I can actually answer this one. The baseline is really 3.5, but the higher the better. And you can always boost your chances by showing you're engaged with the subject on your own time.
Cool, cool.
You went to Tendrils, right? Something like that would look amazing on an application. We can talk about it after class if you want. I'd be happy to help.
Aw, thanks, Naomi. Hey, 40? I am doubling my price.
No, it's not about the money.
47? Final offer.
No!
Why not?
It's wrong? Plus, you'd get in under false credentials, which would be bad for you.
You don't know that.
Okay, this assembly is officially over. Please take some college brochures on your way out. Thanks for coming, and good luck with your college apps. Especially you there, my cheap friend.
I'm gonna miss you guys so bad next year. Like, we are still gonna have this, right? Like, even if we're not at the same school?
Yeah, together wherever.
Yeah, you can't get rid of us that easy.
I'll have you guys over all the time to try my weird food experiments. I applied to like 300 culinary programs, but I don't know. The more real it gets, the more it's like... Ugh.
No, you see, nothing's set in stone, dude. It isn't real till it's real.
I get it. There are hobbies and, like, careers, and then there are things that almost consume you.
If anyone's consuming anything here, it's me, and all 5,000 of Sage's experimental cookies.
No, like when you do it, you get lost in the moment, you know? All that exists is you and what you're doing and what you're making. There's no future to worry about, only the craft. But thinking about making it your life is scary. The stakes are...
Oh, that's exactly it. I knew you'd get it. Anyway, I'm not really worried about which place I go to. Doesn't matter where I do it as long as I get to do it, you know? I just want to be able to do it.
I mean, first of all, you're gonna be amazing. And you know your girl is always ready to taste test.
Okay. But you actually have to tell me if something sucks, though.
Babe, I always tell you the truth. It's not my fault you're a literal culinary superstar. Plus, I'll have nothing but time.
Yeah? What are you doing next year?
I think I'm gonna take a year or two to feel things out, see what vibes. I'm trying not to put anything into a box just yet.
That's pretty cool, actually. I don't get why everyone is so obsessed with college.
Oh, I'm definitely going someday. I just feel like, why not have some fun, too?
I can get behind that.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited about next year, actually.
Not the word I'd use.
You don't think about what you'll be doing?
Yeah, oh, definitely. I guess, if I'm around, I'll take a creative writing or game design class, maybe.
You'd be so great at either one.
Yeah, you already totally have the writing thing down. Like, you in L&L, I don't know how you do it.
Thanks. Weird how it kind of became my life.
Great, great. So everyone has it all figured out.
You must have some ideas. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I've just spent all this time on, like, bug camp and soft circuits and welding and whatever, and I still don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
That just means you can do anything. Seriously, you're like one of the smartest people.
It's true. What if you just pick something? I mean, you'd be good at anything.
But actually, what takes up most of your brain space right now? You and Rosa are always talking about your worm. Mango?
My baby.
So why not, like, worm science?
Entomology?
See?
Bugs are kind of your thing. That time we tried to do ASMR, you whispered about molting cycles for like half an hour.
I don't know, guys. What if I change my mind in a year? What if I suck at it?
You don't have to go if you don't want to.
Right, you're not going at all. That's even scarier, honestly. Oh, but you'll be great. Music is like a sure thing for you.
I mean, it kinda has to be. I've never seen a future without worm drama. I mean, if we're lucky, things will take off after Caldera Fest. But who knows?
They will. I can feel it. And we're gonna be there to cheer you on.
Hey, Fang! Wait up, wait up! Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for earlier. When we were hanging out with everyone and, like, talking about the future and our plans and stuff, I really appreciated what you said.
Oh, I mean, it's no big deal. You don't need to thank. I just kind of word vomited all over the place.
No, it was cool. I really needed to hear it.
You did?
Yeah. It felt good to have someone, like, get it. I mean, love my family, love my friends. Sometimes it feels like no one takes me seriously. I know, I don't make it easy for them. I can't help it though. I can't deal with people being uncomfortable around me. I have to make them feel at ease.
I get that. Anything that makes it easier for them to just...
Right. When I told my family I wanted to transition, they took it hard. They were accepting, but super uncomfortable.
Yeah, same. Except I don't even know if accepting is the right word for it. Feels more like playing dumb.
All I could think to do about it was make them laugh. Even if it was at my own expense. At least I'd be laughing with them, right? But I feel like I kind of dug my own grave instead of being, I don't know, hateful about gender stuff. They're dismissive instead. And it feels like that carried over to, like, everything else about me. Like me wanting to be a chef. Everything about me feels like a joke to them. Transitioning is hard enough for them to wrap their heads around, but it doesn't help that I dress like this. It's way easier to be feminine now that it's not expected of me, you know? Now that it's a choice for me instead of an obligation, but... to them, I'm like... I don't even know. Playing dress up like a kid. They laugh and compliment me, but they don't expect anything from me.
My parents barely remember to use the right name for me, much less pronouns. Maybe it would be easier if I, like, I don't know, presented more mask. But that's not really what I want.
Exactly.
And, like, they're cool about the music stuff, but they definitely don't think it's a career for me. They know I'm good, but they don't, like, see a future in it. I feel like half the time my family just thinks I'm confused and they're waiting for me to settle on something normal or whatever.
Oh my god, same.
Dude, fuck that. We don't owe them normal.
Hell yeah.
Nope. No way. Nope. Nope.
And check out this cafeteria. There's a taco station and a rap station. Separate stations!
Yeah, looks pretty cool.
Look at all these entomology courses. There's an entire class just on spider biology. I looked it up. It has 6 different textbooks.
Why not 8? Feels like a missed opportunity.
Dude, I'm gonna be the spider. What about you, Fang?
I think I'm more of a dragonfly wizard.
Very cool.
I mean, what about your applications for college?
The Battle of the Bands is my college application. We get that break and we're set.
And at least we know the show is actually gonna happen.
What does that mean?
Not you too.
I heard just this morning that even if it does hit, it'll probably land in the ocean. But just think about it. Us, being hit smack on the nose out of the huge vastness of the... It's a statistical anomaly.
Yeah. Hope you're right.
It's just science. Are you worried about it?
Not really. It's like you said. What are the odds, right?
Exactly. See, Reed? Chill about the space rock.
We're here to play, right?
Actually, we've got to pick out what we...
Let's do it.
Trish, it's happening!
What? Rosa, finally! I'll be right there!
Wait, where are you going?
The roof! It's happening!
They seem too happy for it to be the asteroid. But maybe...
True.
I'm gonna go check it out. You coming?
Obviously.
It's thriving!
Nope, not a giant space rock.
Yeah, but...
I created a new species.
The Rosa fern. No. Ferntasma. No. Fernanep. Sick fern, dude.
Feel the fern.
Fernando?
Yes!
Living fern!
Copernicus. Phenomenon.
Weird fern.
We learned about this because I was looking into plants for Mango's tank. See? This part down here is the rootstock, and this is the scion. This particular rootstock is famously resistant to velvet worms, who will, ordinarily, eat the shit out of almost any plant like the adorable monsters they are. So, take that rootstock and add a vulnerable planty scion, and boom! Bug-proof leaves, baby!
Okay, so should it be called... Mango fern?
Fern!
Mango Fern!
Nice.
I'm really excited for Battle of the Band.
Oh yeah,
Me too. And LNL tonight, right? What are we gonna do about Kev?
I guess I'll just have to marry him.
Never.
Officiating an L&L wedding would be cool. But Kef would still totally kill you.
My guitar! Oh, I left it in the music room. See you tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too. That plant thing is freaking me out.
I know I'm biased, but you're...
thanks. That's really cool of you to say.
I know things are gonna work out for your music, Fang. You've got something really special.
Yeah. And your plant is...
A crime against nature.
I mean, completely. But... it actually looks kind of awesome, so... get ready. Bright future, big dreams, everything Roberts is always talking about.
You know, I'm gonna stay up here.
Oh. Are you...
I think Coach Connor actually appreciates it when I skip PE. See you at LNL.
See ya. Hey, what did I miss?
So, remember that entomology program I was talking about? That's it. That's my plan. I mean, I know I just did tendrils and just got mango, but I've been thinking about how we were always kind of into worms and stuff, even as kids. We had that comic. We named our band Worm Drama. All those weird costumes.
My mom still isn't over the dress incident.
So worth it. Anyway, I think this is what I want to do. Bugs and worms. Forever. It feels really good when I say it out loud. So, like, what do you think?
Yeah, you seem really happy about it, so that's great. I can totally see you as a bug doctor or whatever.
Yeah! Anyway, you know how Rosa made that whole plant thing for college applications? Turns out you pretty much have to do something big like that to even get noticed by most schools. I'm working on this way to restore velvet worm habitats by turning trash into food for them, but it's gonna take a lot of hours with mango. And about a dozen different types of compost heaps to check all the variables and allow time for propagation, and I think I need a break from the band for a while. The Battle of the Bands is going to be my last show. Say something?
I can't believe it.
You will not. Kef is mine.
Maybe we can share him?
You guys, he's evil.
Adventurers, this way, this way.
So you're just done?
For now. For now. I just want to focus on my future.
Well, what about our future?
Oi! Ollie! You ready to conquer this quest?
Hell yes! I'm ready to kick some Brax's butt!
Faye? You ready?
Join us, Dark One!
Yeah. Okay. Let's play.
All right, everyone have their snacks all set up? Okay. Previously on LNL, the party decided to search the Library of Ages for information that would aid them in their fight against the cult of Braxis and their You all came across the Eternal Nautilus. And after some trial and error, you were able to gain entry. Inside, you battled a magical book. Jeff found the Necronomicon. And with the help of Dewey, you uncovered the locations of the Blightbane Axe and the temple in the Ocean of Sand. Back on the ship, though, you ran into Kef, and were able to best him. But he managed to escape in You've been quiet, Faye. What say you to all this? Yet? You begin to see mangroves as you approach the swamp from above. Huge roots reaching down into the water, a deep, choking mist forming near the canopy. At first, it's just a few trees, standing alone amidst the brackish water. But as you continue, the trees get larger, blocking out the sun, and the swamp air gets thicker, warmer, and wet. Exactly. Your visibility starts to get worse as the mist thickens. You can barely see the huge web of roots that lies beneath. In the distance, you catch a glimpse of one huge as you strain your eyes to see. Suddenly, the airship lurches to the side. The vagrant is snagged in the branches. Okay, you can only target 3 creatures. Vines spring from your hands and surround Jeff, you, and Linnea. Then reach out and wrap around the branches of the mangrove, slowing your Ollie and Faye, you both tumble off the ship, hitting numerous branches before landing on top of one of the giant mangrove roots. You both take... Right. You've all landed together now, and as the patch of mist clears away, you realize you have landed smack dab in the middle of a group of mushroom people. Their pale, fleshy faces turn to stare at you. They screech and raise the weapons they were honing before you interrupted them. Roll for initiative. These mushrooms are pretty slow, so they're gonna go last. They actually really don't like that. A bunch of them run and flee, and a few melt into puddles of spores. Okay, you next, Faye. You burn the rest of the mushroom people into charred little stumps. Anyway, after you defeat the mushrooms, you begin to feel it. It's very strange. Their bodies sink in the mud, and you can't find anything. Yes. As a vine mage, you feel an acute sense of dread coming from one direction in particular. You begin moving through the swamp in that direction. It's difficult. The water reaches up to your thighs. Small gnats begin swarming around you, biting at your faces, crawling near your nose holes. Each footstep becomes more and more difficult as the mud under the water sucks on your feet. Yes, actually you can. You start thinking of Kef. You clearly picture his face lit by candlelight. And as you're looking deep in his eyes, glittering in the firelight, you get the sense that something is very, very wrong. And Maya, you turn around, and you see the forest you grew up in as a little girl, and the flicker isn't a candle, it's a line of orange. Flames rush through the underbrush. It's so fast, so remarkably fast. You can barely hear the screams of your family over the roar. And you know intuitively that no water, no fire. You do not see this, Linnea. You see a wall. Yes. On this wall, there's a pattern. It's so intricate. Lines swirling and collapsing in on themselves. It's so intricate that your eyes have a hard time focusing on it. And yet, the pattern just makes sense to you. You're right on the verge of cracking it. You walk closer, and the pattern begins to converge. And you feel you forget how to speak. There's just these lines everywhere. If you can just figure it out, you forget who you are. You forget time. You only see this pattern. Jeff. Jeff, you feel great. You're surrounded by gold. Everywhere you look. Gold, gems, trinkets. You're on a huge mountain of gold. You sure can. You play in this vast sea of wealth. But then, things get boring. You've already tried sliding, swimming, building gold stacks. The thing is, the more you walk around, the more gold you see. But you never see another person. Not another living thing. You're utterly alone. Ollie, you see Braxis. You punch him. He smiles at you. You try to attack him again, and again. And he is completely unfazed. You know you've lost. You know that evil will return to the land, and the thing is, life isn't so different under Braxis. You return home, and the day-to-day is very similar to your life before you went adventuring. Except for one thing. Every day, every time you step out of your tiny home into the bright sun, you see something. You hear the whispers behind your back. You see the masked smiles. All hiding. Faye. Faye? You see yourself. Yes. You are watching yourself. You see yourself return home. You see yourself interact with people you used to care about. You see yourself do things that you used to enjoy doing. But you feel nothing. You are a ghost. Watching Faye talk. Watching Faye move. Watching Faye sleep. You keep staring at your Faye face for some piece of recognition of what it is you should feel or do or are, but it's always just out of reach. You've long stopped trying to scream at the people Faye talks to, but tonight you try screaming at Faye. To try and understand what has happened, to understand who Faye is, to try and feel something. But Faye never hears, never reveals anything. Faye just is. As these terrible visions fill you all with overwhelming doom, you suddenly realize you're all waist deep in the mud, and you're sinking fast. After escaping, you finally approach the Blight Tree. The sounds of the swamp, crickets, frogs, the wind even. You scream, "I'm the Plant Mama!" as you race forward, brandishing your staff as you near the roots of the epic mangrove. What are the rest of you doing? As you connect with the root, it feels fleshy. Your staff embeds inside one of the oozing pockmarks. And then, with a yank, you are...
What? Tell me! Is something happening to your character?
I'll never tell.
Ooh, secrets! I love secrets.
Agreed. No secrets. Anyways, you all have something else to worry about. I'm going to need all of you to prepare for battle. Linnea, you're first. Then Faye, then Jeff. Roll for effectiveness. Normally pretty good, but against this guy, doesn't do anything. It whips out at you with a root, sending you flying back. How good is your aim? Oh, well, in that case, it sails through the air and embeds itself in the tree's trunk, where black ooze starts dripping. You guys have done a good bit of damage so far. It's the tree's turn now, and instead of attacking you, it plunges some of its free roots down into the muck. You hear a gross sucking sound, and the wounds you've given the tree start to regenerate. Jeff, your spoon pops out of the tree with its bark healed over. Faye, the cuts you've managed to inflict also seal back up. That's 25 damage it healed itself for. You can try. What spell do you want to cast? Oh, they sure are. Faye, you reach out, sliding into the collective consciousness of the swamp. What? Wow. Brutal. Crushing. All the trees at once. As you begin to emerge, you feel the mangrove sucking you back. You get the sense that you don't have...
Okay, that's a 3, a 7, an 8, and a 1. Hurry! I'm doing my best.
It's 18.
Actually, it's 19. 23 if you factor in the bonus.
And that's a high enough roll. Ollie, you weaken the tree enough for Maya to break free. Maya, suddenly you feel great. Any lingering dread is gone, and you're ready to... Maya, you feel a deep emerald power coursing through your viney veins. Where the tree was trying to suck you in before, it reels and shrinks away from your newfound glorious energy. How do you want to finish this? Do you say anything? As you smash your staff into the swamp, nothing happens. Then, after a moment, a streak of blinding light bursts from the water all around you. The water instantly evaporates. And as the circle of light shoots upward, you see the tree pus and decay get blasted off, leaving the mist has been burned away, and as the sun shines down for the first time, you see in the grotto of the tree, Blightbane, the axe of legend. You pull it out. It totally feels God-killy, but you get the feeling it isn't meant for you. The rest of you notice that the beam of sunlight reflects off of Maya's hair in new and exciting ways. It looks incredible. It's like a shampoo commercial. There's like a soft glow everywhere. It's fantastic. A shadow passes over you all. You look up to see the silhouette of the Vagrant. As a rope ladder gets unfurled, you hear Sid call down from above. All right. You all return to the ship and tell Celeste what happened. You all retire to your quarters and turn in. But Faye, you spend some time struggling to fall asleep. And when you finally do, you're suddenly awoken by a light in your eyes. You open them. Does someone have a torch? No, it's coming from outside. You hear it before you see it. A slow whine, a whisper coming from this light in the sky. You hear something coming. A whisper, tickling at the base of your spine. A single word. Cataclysm. Something zips onto the deck beside you. It's a small piece of hail, sizzling. Then zip, zip, zip. More start coming down around you. Then come the screams. The burning hail rains down, tearing through the ship. Everyone is panicking, running. It's chaos. You see Sid and Celeste turn and run full speed off the deck, holding. The light winks out. For an eternity, everything is quiet. Then on the horizon, you see the sunrise. Rays of crimson light crawl across the sky. The whole sky is a dazzling red. It's so peaceful. And you wake up. In your bed, on the ship. You glance over at the mirror, but you don't see Faye. You see a shadow. A shadow.
That was... Phew.
Reed, dude, what the heck was that last bit?
Yeah, that vision you gave Faye was... ominous.
Things are reaching their conclusion. Time's almost up.
Hey, Trish, can we talk?
It's kinda late, though. Gotta go feed Mango. Sage, walk me home, my cook with the left hook. We'll talk later. Battle of the Bands is gonna be epic. See ya!
Good evening. Our top story tonight. The latest on the asteroid scientists are predicting will make a close pass to the planet.
Officials continue to say there is little danger posed by this once-in-a-generation astrological event, with most projections showing the space rock missing impact by a margin of 20 to 30%.
But one local amateur astronomer is raising alarm with new self-published trajectories that show a much higher chance of impact from this massive object.
It's funny. It's not the day of a big thing that makes you nervous. It's the day before.
Get out of my head. Are you gonna stand there the whole time? Or...
BOTB tomorrow? Right?
Yes.
Oh, God. Yeah, I remember, 'cause I could draw your poster from memory. I saw so many of them when I collected them from school. So, effective marketing.
Ah, funny.
Anyway, how's the show prep going?
We are as ready as we'll ever be, I guess. I just keep thinking of everything that could go wrong.
Like breaking a guitar string.
Well, I wasn't until you said that. No, I mean, like the part where we have to get in front of a bunch of people and not
Oh, and what if you do?
I'd probably die.
I get like this sometimes. I think everybody does. I got an idea. We do this sometimes in drama to work out stage fright.
I am not doing a trust fall.
No, not that. Just focus on your breathing. Now, put your hands on your hips like you're Captain Triassic. Come on, a real power stance, like this. Feet apart, really grounded. Hands on hips, put your head up, like the whole world. Deep breath, and you're winning this thing. Now, you won. Why did you win?
I guess... playing together is kind of amazing. And people can tell we're having a good time. Huh. Hey. Thanks, bro. I can do this.
Confidence restored.
Okay. She's my best friend. We've talked about stuff before. Listen, Trish.
Morning, Fang. Pretty day, right? I can't believe this guy could be hiding something so bad. You know? Sorry, I've had a lot of coffee. I get free beans at Lava Java. I should stop talking.
Yeah, you totally go into a caffeine fugue state. So, I'm basically her chaperone right now.
Sure. Anything for a friend, right?
I'm glad you're wired, Rosa. I barely slept last night.
Mango keep you up with her chewing again?
I've gotten used to that. No, just life. Hey, did I tell you Dad's out of town again? Anyway, it's been a lot. Between studying and practicing and momming.
I know, but I think it's great you decided to stick it out to the bat. You kept saying you wanted to go out with a bang, and now you get to.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. The battle's gonna be great. But it's just the beginning. I mean, for worm drama.
Yeah, totally. I know I'm leaving for a while, but it's gonna be okay. Chop a worm in half and you get 2 worms. I mean, that's us. 2 halves of the same worm, just reeling along. Doing our wormy things. It's gonna be totally fine. Hey, whatever happened to that person who was texting you?
Oh yeah, your mystery missives.
We actually get along. It's kind of wild.
Keep us posted. I better grab my books. See you later.
So, I kind of thought you wanted to talk when you texted me.
Yeah, I did. I do. Everything's nuts right now, but I don't want that to mean we don't hang.
Right. Just you and Rosa.
Yeah, that was an accident. Rosa's really great, though. Promise. She likes you.
She's cool, but could we make some time for just the...
Heck yeah, anytime you want. Well, not anytime, but...
Okay. So...
I gotta babysit tonight.
Right.
Well, maybe we can do it the day of the show?
Pretty sure that's how we get bad luck.
Well...
Of course. See ya. Nasser?